Hey guys, my video camera is charged again. That's not why I haven't been uploading videos, obviously. You've probably seen I've uploaded the last couple days, but I was gonna upload, or not upload, well, I was going to vlog yesterday, which is Tuesday, and I don't know when I vlogged before that. But I was gonna vlog yesterday, and I even, was vlogging, and then, looked at the back of it, and at one point noticed it was off. So I don't know when it ended up turning off. I didn't really pay attention, so I think I'm just getting rid of that video. But I found a wall charger, a plug-in charger. So I have some stuff in my throat. Not a sore throat, but just like stuff in my throat. So that's happening. So if you see me swallowing weird or something, still got a cold. Anyway, hi, good afternoon. It's almost 1, so it's not morning. Fun fact that made me actually want to vlog just now, but this. So that's like the theme song for Zoboomafoo. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched that, but it was a show that was on PBS or something when I was younger. I don't know if it was PBS, probably. But it had these two guys. I hadn't seen the show or even the intro for a while, but they have a show on PBS now called Wild Kratts, and it's mostly cartoons. Most of the show is a cartoon, but I think before and after, or maybe little snippets in between or something, they have these two guys who are kind of older, and they're, I don't know, I think they're brothers, and their last name is Kratt, and I don't remember their names, but they're supposed to be the two guys that are, I think, in the cartoon, but they're also it shows them in person, and they talk about different things in nature and stuff, and I was like, they look kind of familiar, and those two guys, I remember there being two guys in Zoboomafoo when I used to watch it. I wonder if they're the same people, so I looked it up, and they are, which blows my mind. It's nostalgia meets reality or something. I mean, nostalgia's reality, but, and then I saw this, and it said something about the Kratt brothers or something. I'm like, so there's that. Anyway, yesterday I would have talked about, I didn't get uploaded, that's why I'm saying would have, talked about how I've been in a grumpy mood lately. Partly related to just stress with Christmas stuff and trying to train my dog, and she's biting and chewing things and jumping and driving me crazy, and then of course annoyed at her, and the kids having colds, and I don't know, I have a cold, and just all the things. It also didn't help that, and I feel like I could tell you this to bring the funny meter, bring it a little down to a little more serious level. I mean, it's not a terrible thing. It's not I'm not sick, deathly sick. I don't think I know anybody that's deathly sick, so it's not anything like that. But the first part here isn't it either. But Monday, I started for this month, and that was kind of part of my grumpiness too, with kind of feeling crampy and stuff. Monday and yesterday, but Sunday, I feel like I can tell you this because it's not really giving anything away besides the fact that I'm not pregnant. But Saturday I woke up and decided we were going to be meeting with Brett's mom for Christmas, and we did. We met with them and had lunch, and excuse me, and it was all good. But we were getting up and getting around. Brandon went and got presents for everybody. So that's all our presents were bought for everybody. And in fact, Monday, I think it was, I bought his gifts. So I'm done buying gifts for this year, except for buying stuff to make cookies that we're gonna give to people. But anyway, Saturday, Brett got up early and did that stuff. I got up, and when he was still at the store, and took a pregnancy test. And it looked negative, so I kind of put it, I didn't have my phone to do the timer, but what I thought was like 5 minutes, it looked negative, so I put it back in the packet and put it like in our cupboard, which I had been doing, to maybe look at it later, because there were some people online that said that it originally looked negative, but then a few hours later it turned positive or whatever. So I did that, or I put it in the cupboard to check for that, and then I laid back down. When Brett got here, got back from the store, I went to the bathroom, or went into the bathroom, and was getting ready for the day and stuff, put on makeup and all that jazz. And after I finished putting on my makeup, I decided to check the thing again. It had been maybe half hour, an hour since I had tested, since I originally tested that morning. And decided to test it, and there was a definitely visible but light pink, second pink line. And I was like in shock. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's even, I mean, it wasn't as dark as the first line, but it was definitely visible. And it seemed darker than it would be on the first day that it would show up. So it was just crazy to me. I came down and I told Brett. We even told his mom, even though it was like the first positive that I had gotten. We wanted to get more positives before we told anybody, but his mom lives in Arizona, and so we wanted to tell her while she was in town and stuff, and then we'd just update her once we knew, like once we got more positives and stuff, and that's what we told her. So we bought, she was excited, of course, and so after we left eating with them, we bought one of the ones that say pregnant or not pregnant, which I then took Sunday morning, and it said not pregnant. And I was like, that's crazy. Maybe it's just not dark enough to show up or something. Which would seem, I don't know, I feel like it could, I don't know. Sunday was when I was due to start my period, as far as I knew. And it said 99% reliable on day of your missed period or whatever, or day of your period. So I figured it should be telling me by then, but I was like, well, maybe not. So I went ahead and took another one of the cheapie, which is what I had taken on Saturday, what I've been taking, like an internet cheapie one, which I've been told are pretty reliable, like from reading stuff online. But I took another one of those after seeing the not pregnant on the Clear Blue test, and it was also a negative, so I was kind of discouraged. And then, long story short, Monday, like I said, I started my period. So apparently Saturday was a false positive, which is why I'm telling you about it now, because it's not giving anything away as far as pregnancy goes. It was just kind of a downer. So I think that might have had a little bit of play of why I was in a grumpy mood too, but it wasn't the only factor, like I said. Sorry. Zena's been driving me crazy, trying to train her, and the kids have had a cold, so I've been constantly wiping noses. I've had a cold, which I was hoping was due to her immune system being down for pregnancy, but the cold, the worst of it only lasted like 3 days. I still kind of have it, and I'm still kind of like congested and stuff, throat-wise, and kind of have a runny nose, but I guess it's just a cold. It's nothing special. No special reason why I have a cold. I just have a cold because Brett had a cold, and because the 3 kids I watch all have colds. So there's that. But that was kind of a downer. It's the first false positive I got, and as far as I knew, they're pretty rare. So yay! I got something that's rare but negative. Yay! No, it was poopy, and I did tell. We did well. I did tell his mom, and even apologized to her for getting her hopes up or whatever that it was happening, and she wasn't upset at all. She just kind of encouraged me and stuff because I'm sure she knew that I was feeling pretty down about it. So that happened this weekend. I got my first and hopefully only ever false positive. I just have to be careful on how much I trust those tests now, despite reading that they were trustworthy and stuff. Anyway, I only have Jackson today. He's up napping. I had some breakfast and I have some coffee. And this is a busy week, but I'm going to stop talking for now because I don't want to spend all the video sitting here talking to you. And I don't want it to be a super long video. So I will talk to you sometime later tonight. Maybe when I'm painting or partly through painting. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta work on the set, but we'll see. Okay, I just wanted to tell you that, and I wanted to talk to you, and I need to upload videos sometime today, but yeah. Hey guys, sorry. I wasn't sure if it'd start. Oh, I need to fix this before I show it to you. I need to make it a little more straight. So I got here, also I'll have to show you outside because it's kind of gray, which I knew it would be when I came. Sorry, I was hearing something weird. Might be the bathroom or something though. Or no, maybe it's just cars. I don't have music playing, so that's probably part of it. I'm hearing stuff that I wasn't hearing before, but I was having music play, so that's probably why I couldn't hear the things before, because of the music. I think it's just cars going by on the road, but I'll show you outside, at least out the back door. But anyway, I got here at like 6:41, 6:40 something, and it is now 10:07. So I've been here 3 hours and like 20 minutes. But I have one scene done and I'm proud. And tomorrow I should get here earlier because I don't have to go to the store. So there's that. But I got the paint thing done. I'll show you that and then I'll tell you what my ride home is, or my drive home is going to be like. So this is the finished painting product, and it definitely looks like, and it felt like, I'll tell you about it. Well, anyway, it looks like, and it felt like a large coloring page the whole time I was doing it. But I did all of that in paint, acrylic paint, and paintbrushes and stuff. So I do realize that those two are very close to each other. I have orange, and then I have blue, and there's purple. I thought about doing red, but with the red candy canes, I didn't want to do that. I wanted something else, but I didn't have a whole lot of other colors, so that's what I went with, and it's fine. At least that's what I'm telling myself. This I wanted to be a little more gray, and I don't know if you can tell, but this side might be a little more gray than the other, than like this part, because I had to mix it again. I mixed black and white. So that might be a little lighter, but I don't think you can tell on the video camera. But I think everything turned out pretty well for what it was. Like I said, it looks like our coloring page, like something you'd see in a coloring book. It's pretty simple, but I'm happy with it. And it's done. I think I'm just going to let that lay there for tonight and let it dry, and I'll move it tomorrow when I do the next stuff. But you can't really see the lines on here. I thought about maybe making the lines. You can kind of see it there. Not very well. I don't think we'll be able to see it from crowd very well. Maybe kind of the horizontal lines, probably not the other ones. I don't know. Anyway, I may or may not go back over those with black or something, but it's a pretty black anyway, so it might be fine. It's whatever. We'll see. I'll see what I think tomorrow night when I come back. But that's that. Let me show you outside, because I went to the store. Well, I went to the grocery store after I got home today, after Jackson left, and right, and it wasn't snowing at the time when I left to go to the grocery store. But as I was leaving, Brett was like, "Oh, you might want to hurry back. Try not to be too long at the grocery store because it's supposed to snow." In fact, they were apparently going to call people out, not Brett, but the main plowing people, to go out and plow. They're going to call it at like 7. Sorry, I'm having like major nose mucus stuff. And so it wasn't snowing when I left, but it was snowing when I came out of the store. And it was snowing up like from then on until when I got here. And I don't know if it's still snowing, but this is how it looks outside right now. It's pretty snowy. I mean, it's not super thick or high or whatever. There's not a ton of snow, but it's definitely covering the ground out there. I don't know how the roads will look. Maybe they'll be okay. Maybe the snowplows have kind of been out and stuff. I'd like to get food before I go home, but I spent too much on groceries, I think, today. So I will get something when I get home, and it'll be a little bit of a late night, but at least I got 2 videos uploaded earlier today when I was watching Jackson, so there's that. But that's the scene. The one that'll probably take the longest to paint, so I feel good about that. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight. If I have any adventures getting home, I will put another clip in here, but I don't think it'll be too terrible as long as I go slow enough and I'm not in any hurry at all. So yeah, so if that happens, then there'll be another clip after this. Otherwise, I hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, fluffy day, and I will see you in the next vlog. Good night.